Okay, so I'm back. Let me, what am I even talking about? Okay, so, it's ChikiBran. I'm back for, my normal run of Pokemon, Leafgreen. Last episode, got King Kong, Boba, Beak to, level 9. I was going to try to get them to level 10, but, yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, so, let the intro rock out, I guess. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let the intro, the intro!
じゃあその俺が相手ならどうなんですかね。
Alright, we're back from the intro. I think for this episode, I just want to, probably beat Brock. That seems like the most reasonable thing. Like, honestly. I'm gonna use Beak in the forest, because Beak is super effective, so should be easy getting through all the Pokemon here. So, yeah. Pokeball. If I... Do I want a Pikachu? Nah, I don't think I want a Pikachu. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna catch a Pokemon anytime soon. But who knows? Yeah, I'm probably gonna get through the forest, beat Brock, and make it to the rock cave? Is that too much? That's probably too much for one episode. I don't know though. This might be the first time I don't catch one of these bugs, which is fair. I'm not a big fan of Butterfree or Beedrill, if I'm being honest. Like, they're cool, but not my favorites. What the hell does this guy say? I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon and I ran out. That's why you can never have too many Pokeballs. That's fair. Yeah, let's beat this guy. Hey, you have Pokemon. Come on, let's battle him. I'm about to whoop his ass. Ding 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 ding. Bug catcher Rick. Damn. If I made like a monster tamer game, I think it'd be pretty cool if every monster was viable. I know, like, balancing wise that doesn't make any sense, but like, like in Pokemon, if you don't evolve the Pokemon, like, they don't really do anything. Or there's, like, a lot of gimmicky Pokemon, like, they have, like, one move. Which, I mean, I guess is kind of, like, the appeal of them. But, I think it'd be kind of cool if there was a game where, like, even if you chose not to evolve something, it had, like, a different set of moves and, like, abilities and stuff that it can learn. I think that would be a pretty cool concept for something. Because then, like, the amount of replayability would be insane. Like, there's already great replayability in Pokemon, and with the limitations it does have, it makes challenge runs extremely fun. But, like, I think it would also be interesting in a different kind of way if everything was viable in a certain way, because then you could just, like, play endlessly. Did you know that Pokemon evolve? Yeah. Because, like, I don't know. Like, with a game like that, I can just see me playing it again and seeing, like, what would change if I didn't choose to have the monster evolve, you know? Like, it's just an interesting concept or idea, I guess. But, I don't know. Maybe I was thinking too much into it. Also, I like the concept of double battles. I think that's cool. Whee. But now, like, Pokemon, like, nowadays, like, it's just like, too gimmicky, at least in my opinion. Nothing's wrong with gimmicks, because some gimmicks are cool, but, like, I don't know, I just feel like that kind of strays away from what it is. Like, it's just way too gimmicky now. Like, you can't even just, like, play the Pokemon game, but you just have to have, like, some random gimmick, but maybe that's a hot take. Because, like, there was the, Mega Evolution. I think that's when it really kind of started. Actually, I mean, I guess there was a few gimmicks beforehand, but, like, yeah, Mega Evolution, which was just random specific Pokemon. Like, it would be cool to give, like, weaker Pokemon Mega Evolutions so they can, like, actually be viable in certain ways, but nah, they just gave it to, like, popular Pokemon, a few random Pokemon and stuff like that, but, like, I don't know. It wasn't capitalized on as well as I thought it could have been. And then they just moved on from it, like, yeah, no more Mega Evolutions. And then that's when they moved to the, because that was Pokemon X and Y. And then Pokemon Sun and Moon, that's when they had the, what was it, the Z moves? Is that what it was? I think it was the Z moves. And those were, like, okay. Like, some of them were, like, useful. Some of them were just kind of, like, okay, extra move. Hey, wait up. What's the hurry? Why the rush? But, like, no, like, Z moves were kind of cool, I guess. But I don't think those were as good as I remembered it being. If I'm not mistaken. Then in the game after that, I think that's when they got the Gigantamax or whatever. That was weird. I don't know what the gimmick in Scarlet and Violet is, but like, I feel like there's a gimmick in that game too. Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move right here. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different kinds. Okay. Do you know the evolution cancel technique? When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process. It's a technique for raising Pokemon the way they are. Like, you see how she was talking about, like, stopping them? Like, imagine, like, if there's, like, other than challenge purposes, you can just, you know, stop the Pokemon, but, like, there's a benefit or, like, a reason to. Like, it's kind of like a skill tree. Ooh, I didn't even think about that, but, like, ooh, like, imagine if they, like, experimented with evolutions more. Like, if you, like, waited a bit, you could evolve into a different thing. Like, I just feel like there's so many cool ways that you can, like, make a game like this. I know Pokemon has its own ways, but, like, I don't know. Like, that would be really cool, in my opinion. I might be able to take on Brock right now. I don't see why I couldn't. My Pokemon's a decent level. But, yeah, I'm just waffling about, like, ideas and stuff. If, well, if one, I made, like, a Pokemon game. But, like, also, like, what I would do with it. Because I guess some people just like it the way it is, which is fair. But, yeah. Like, there's so many different ways you can do things. Does Leech Seed still work when I, like, move to a different Pokemon? I doubt it, but, so, like, do I just keep Bulba in? Like, I kind of want Bulba to get all the, experience, you know? guess I can growl. But, like, yeah, because, like, then that would also be a way to play in not evolving, like, certain monsters. Like, if I evolve it now, I can go down this specific route, or I can not evolve it and just keep the Pokemon or the monster the way it is now and see what that is like. Or I can unlock a different route later on to evolve into a completely different thing. Which, I don't know, I just think that'd be, like it's like really interesting, like, dynamic to have. At least in my opinion. I don't know. I would like a game that's like that. I guess that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, I would like a game like that. I would be really interested in playing it. Because, I don't know. And then that way you can, like, really, like, differentiate a lot of different monsters and, like, their lines that they, you know, go down. At least, in my opinion, I would believe that would be, an interesting way of doing so. Oh, there goes Geodude. Do I get Vine Whip at 10? Yes. Alright, cool. Sandshrew. I should be able to just... Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making up stuff, but, like, I think that'd be really cool. At least from, like, a gameplay perspective. So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. Jesus. My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right. My Pokemon are all the rock type. Foo-ha-ha. You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. Honestly, Brock be talking shit, but, like, he's really easy. Level 12 Geodude. And, my Bulbasaur, which is pretty weak. One tap. Not bad. 220 XP is not that bad. Then Onyx. I kind of want to see if King Kong can get some XP off of this. Okay, Bind isn't really that strong. So, yeah, low kick. Okay. Yeah, see, like, Onyx doesn't do that much damage. Also, it'd be kind of cool if there was, like, a monster catching game. I'm sorry, I keep talking about this, but, like, if there's a monster catching game which, kind of dealt with, variations, you know? Like, just different types of, like, the same thing, which Pokemon kind of dives into that in its later games with the regional variants and stuff like that. But I'm not talking about just, like, a regional variant. I'm just talking about, like, maybe, like, just different, like, I guess more, not personalization, but, more different ways that a certain monster can be expressed, I guess. Like, what if the movesets wasn't, like, set in stone? I know that would be, like, RNG based and, like, annoying, but, like, just, like, if you think about it for a little bit, like, what if there was, like, 2 different options of what something could learn at a certain level. Like, either that you can pick from, or it's set based off of some hidden value that you don't know about. I just feel like that'll be interesting, because then you could have, like, literally two of the same thing, but it can be, like, completely different. And I know, like, having 4 moves at a time kind of allows that to happen. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I can confer on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Yeah, but like, what was I talking about? Oh, just like, yeah, because I know in Pokemon, if you have like 4 moves, and like, let's say you learn like, over the course of leveling them to like level 100, probably like 12 moves, then like that's various different like styles of Pokemon that you can make just off of these set moves that you learn. However, I just think it would be interesting like if there was just like different moves. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's not. Maybe that's weird. Is that weird? I don't know. Well, I beat Brock, so like 18 minutes into this video recording, so nearly 19. So that's cool. I set out what I accomplished, or what? I accomplished what I set out for. Man, get dyslexic. Jesus, I can't talk. Dyslexic in my mind. But yeah, I just think like various different styles of this type of genre could be really cool. And there's probably already some like lesser known versions of this game, which of not just game, but this genre which exists, which I think that's cool. But you know, I just think it's so interesting. Oh, Bran, I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this. Here you go. Right, now I have the running shoes, which is kind of stupid. They should just, you know, they should just allow you to run in general. I don't know why you can't run from the beginning, but it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. My brain kind of went blank. But like, yeah, I just think like that would be like really cool, cause don't get me wrong, the way Pokemon is, like, it's really nice, but I don't know, I always find myself like, what if there was more incentives to like use different teams in the Pokemon? I guess, I mean, I guess there already is, based off the like the gyms being thematically based off of the typings of Pokemon, but like, I don't know, I just wish there was I guess a bit more to what am I even talking about? Like, I'm really just waffling, yapping right now. I don't know, I guess this is just a me problem, but like, I just don't find myself like switching Pokemon teams that much in my runs of Pokemon. Like, don't get me wrong, I catch a lot of Pokemon, but like, I just, like, I don't know, I just don't feel a specific need to like go and change to a different team. Like, I feel entitled to use my starter for a run, but other than that, like, I don't really switch out my teams that much. Which, I don't know, it's probably a bad thing, but it's also, like, not, like, you know? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping, but that's at least how I view it. Also, I just like to see like different styles and takes on the monster catching genre. Like, I just like seeing variations like that in general. Like, I'm talking about maybe like mechanical variation, but like you can like stylistically change a lot from the genre while keeping it the same. Like, what if your character itself battled with the monsters, which that kind of already occurs in Power World, which is kind of cool. Like, I feel like that's a kind of like slept on, not gonna lie. Is fighting? I don't think it is, but yeah, Bug is strong against fighting. What? Okay, maybe. But, yeah, like, there's so many ways you can do that. And then, like, if you have a system where, like, you yourself battle with your monster, then you can also have a system on top of that that, you know, helps increase the bond between you and your monster, which both would have effects on not only you, but their monster itself, which would make you have a stronger dynamic to fight something, which would you know, not make it easier, but like it would really, I guess, promote like expression and curiosity. Like, what would be the there's always gonna be someone out there who wants to know the best combination, which I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm just, you know, talking, I guess, because this is just like, I do like this genre. I don't play it too much, but I do love this genre for what it is. I say I don't play it too much. I don't play it too much nowadays, but like I used to play it a lot. Mainly on the Pokemon side of things, but I need to get more into like the other types of monster catchers and stuff and see what they're about. See how they change the formula and how it's different. Some are super similar. Some really go out there and try something different, which I think is cool. But yeah. Like, I can talk about this forever. There's so many different, like, things you can do. Or, like, just different styles of things you can try to do. But, yeah. Or, like, what if you, like, flipped it on its head? And what I mean by that, like, what if instead of playing a monster catcher game, you play a game where, like, you're the monster, and, like, I don't know what the story would be like, but, basically, like, you kind of have to, like, avoid people trying to catch you, and, like, you can, like, fight the people, and they're you know, they're caught monsters. But if you, like, defeat the people and their monsters, you can kind of, like, liberate them. But you can, like, kind of, like, recruit other monsters to be part of your, like, I guess, team. So you can, like, go around, like, you know, like it kind of flips it on its head. Like, I don't even know how to explain that, but, like, that's a really cool idea. I actually like that. Like, you play as a monster, and you can, like, free other monsters from, I guess, being on teams. On, like, teams being captured from others, or, you know? Like, it would kind of have, like, stealth mechanics, because I would imagine in certain, like, bases where, like, you need to get, like, certain, like, items or things to, like, progress in the game. But, like, it would also be, like, if you really want to, you can fight them. And then there's also, like, I would imagine a game like that would have a system kind of like, I don't know, like, if you were weakened, you could potentially be, captured. I don't know how the mechanics would work, like, specifically to that, but, like, if you was captured by, these guys, like, maybe you can then, like, I don't know, maybe try to, like, escape from them, like, run away or whatnot. I don't know how that would work, and that's, like, a lot to think about, but I just think, like, if done and, like, executed in a cool way, I feel like that'd be, like, a really interesting way to have, like, a monster, like, catching game. Like, where you are the monster. Maybe you can, like, set up a base, and since you have, like, a base, you can, like, what am I talking about? That look you gave me, so intriguing. Like, you can set up a base, like a little, like, rebel camp, because, like, you're rebelling against, like, the people who's trying to capture you and, like, use you, and, like, stuff like that. And then maybe there can be people that can be, like, on your side, obviously. Like, people who, like, are against, like, manipulating the monsters for their own use and benefit. So, like, there's, like, certain, like, people you can, like, you know, ally with. But, like, that's, like, a different type of game. But, like, it's still in the same avenue of capturing monsters. Because instead of capturing them with, like, I don't know, devices and things, you, like, liberate them. And they can join your, like, team. And all of that. Which I just think that's a really cool idea. Like, there's so many ways you can, like, creatively express a singular genre, which is what I like about video games in general, because, like, there really is endless options of, like, what you can and can't do with a game. And, like, I don't know, I kind of don't like how sometimes there's a lack of creativity. Like, there's a lot of samey things. Nothing's wrong with samey things, because similar concepts can be developed and expressed and bloom into something completely different, which is valid, it's fair. However, there's a lot of samey things that have no inspiration, no soul behind it, which is what I'm talking about. But, I wish there was just more, like, things where, like, it's samey, but, like, there's obviously a clear attempt at trying to be different and, like, try something new and creative. And I know not everything needs to be, like, new and creative, because, like, sometimes there's just, you know, like, if something works, it works, and, like, sometimes you want to play something, but slightly different, and there's something out there that exists that allows you to do that. Which I'm cool. I'm glad that exists, but I'm just talking about the things where, like, it's not like why would I play this? I guess, like, I don't like when there's things that's, like, super samey, or, like, there's no point in playing this because something exactly like that already exists. But anyways, going back to, like, flipping it on its head, like, a game like that could be so cool. I don't know if I'm just, like, gassing it up, but, like, that would, like, honestly be, like, a really cool idea. It's like that one game, I think it's, like, Carrion, it's called, where, instead of fighting a monster, bro, you play as the monster. Like, you go around, like, killing things, and, like, you are the monster. Like, I just think games where you flip it on top of its head can go really hard, and, like, be really interesting and cool. But, you know, like, what do I know, I guess? Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. But, yeah. I'm, like, seriously, I don't even know where this conversation came from. Oh, just me talking about what I want from Pokemon and, like, certain things like that. Yeah. I don't know. I remember my friend Drip, bro. He was talking about, like, what if there was a game, like a Pokemon game, or just, like, a game similar to Pokemon, where they can evolve mid-battle. Like, that's really cool. Cool concept. I mean, I don't know if I would mess with a concept like that personally, but like, it is an interesting like take or an idea, you know? And that would be really like cool and clean. And you're probably wondering, like, if there's a game where, like, you do flip it on its head, you're, like, liberating the monsters, like, you're playing as a monster. Like, maybe, like, because, like, then, like, if you're playing as the monster, then I guess the starting monster that you choose from, like, you can select from 3, and shit, maybe that's the story. Like, whatever one you select, you're trying to rescue the other ones. Like, I don't know, you have a bond going on with the other 2. Or maybe you can it's kind of cliche, but maybe like one of the 3 choices is the one you select, obviously, but another one of the 3 choices actually ends up aiding the capturers, so being a bad guy, which kind of implements the whole like rival system, if you're really a big fan of that. And then the other one is like, you know, still like a good guy, which is like kind of like the main one you're trying to rescue, which I think would be cool. That would be interesting. And that would kind of be what the story would be like about, if that makes any sense. Now, what else was I gonna talk about? What would the end goal of that would be? Like, maybe you, like, liberate a region. Like, if you're gonna make it, like, multiple games, like, you liberate that region. But, you find out there's more, like, there's multiple regions where this exploitation of creatures is happening. And there you go, you can expand onto it. If you make another game, boom. A different region with different monsters that you can pick from and stuff like that. I think that's interesting. It would explain how the story can end, like you fight to liberate a region and whatnot. I don't know though. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but like that's just a cool idea. Like I don't know. That's so many different ways you can do this stuff, which is cool in my opinion. But like, yeah, I haven't really been talking much about this game. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to make it to the rock cave, and then I'll end this episode like here. But like, yeah, big fan of like Pokemon games like this. You know, a simple way that they can make changes, which most Pokemon-inspired games, monster tamers, monster catchers, whatever you want to call them, they do this change, but like different typings and like systems or surrounding typings is interesting. You know, there's like different status moves that you can do. Interesting. That's like really base level things that you can change, which is it's fair. I'm not gonna say it's like lazy or invalid, because like, no, that's pretty valid, but yeah, I'm talking about mainly like mechanics, which I know like typing is a mechanic, but like, I don't know, like major mechanics, or just like the genre defining stuff, which, you know, there's, for a genre as old as Pokemon, surprisingly, there's not too much innovations and stuff like that, if that makes any sense. Hey, you're not wearing shorts, what's wrong with you? But like, it's not a bad thing, but like, it's clear as day that Pokemon has a monopoly on on the genre, if that makes sense. But, I don't know. Defense fell? That's not good. Is that gonna kill? Wow, that actually killed. Okay, I wouldn't say it's like a full... Okay, actually, yeah, it is a full-on Monopoly. I'm not gonna lie. Cause, like, seriously, Pokemon release any game, people's gonna eat it up. If it's good, like, Legends Arceus, cool. If it's bad, like, Scarlet and Violet when it first came out, not cool, but, like, people will eat up Pokemon regardless. So, like, it is basically on top of it. Regardless of how you feel about the quality of the games and Pokemon and Nintendo and stuff like that, but, like, that's just how it is. But, regardless of that, I think it's interesting to see different styles of a genre. Like, I'm not going to say if someone did what I just was talking about, then it's going to pop off. They're going to have, you know, a bestseller. It's going to be the most innovative game of all time. But, it's still interesting, though, to see, like, different takes on things. And I feel like that's kind of what the, not really. I don't want to be one of those people that say gaming is doomed and, like, gaming is so boring. Because it's not the case. There's so many indie games and cool and creative, awesome games out there that exist. But, I do feel like there is a little bit of a lack of just, like, fun and interesting, innovative games out there. And that's coming from someone who plays a lot of indie games and games that are really fun and, like, different. Like, I just feel like there's not too many, like, distinctions like that. At least in certain genres where, like, they're basically owned by a certain type of game. Like, I don't know. But maybe I'm just looking at it, too, bleakly. I'm going to name this female Magikarp Floppy. Man, well, I don't give refunds. You knew what you were getting. Alright, so, I'm gonna end it here. Sorry, this is really abrupt ending, but, you know, I'm probably gonna pick up this recording and record back to back. So, yeah, you probably will get double upload, actually, so... Which is insane now I think about it. So, yeah, until next time, there will literally be another video in like 2 seconds, so yeah.